Good morning, Lakeside. It's Friday and Halloween is tomorrow. Fittingly, we have a very spooky segment. Is Halloween even safe to celebrate this year? Aidan has got the information you don't want to miss.
Halloween is a controversial topic this year. Are we in danger if we participate in the festive activities? Let's take a look. Across the nation, looking at the age range of 5 through 17, which encompasses most people in the high school, there are 70,205 cases, but only 2 deaths. Moving up to the next bracket, 18 through 34, which would encompass, the last people in the high school and millennials, 308,722 cases and 265 deaths. As a percentage, about 0.003% of 5 through 17-year-old COVID cases have resulted in death, and about 0.09% of the cases for 18 to 34 have resulted in death. So let's narrow it down to Garland County. Out of our total population of 99,386, 2,441 people are positive for COVID and 63 people have died. Adding that together, we can determine that about 2.51% of Garland County has tested positive for COVID, even counting people tested positive in the past and unfortunately passed away. And interestingly enough, out of that percentage, only 2.52% of that 2.51% have died. So it's an incredibly small percentage of people that are dying. Despite this, some places have put limitations on Halloween, like in LA County. Carnivals, festivals, and public events are not permitted, and they have also made sure to let the people of LA County know that they are in fact allowed to decorate their own front yards. What does this mean for Halloween? Well, will you probably be fine trick-or-treating or going to a party on Halloween? You would most likely be fine. Should you? Not necessarily. Preferably, we remain social distanced, but we realize that not everyone will follow that. It's just a reality that some people are going to want to go trick-or-treating or go to a party. And the solution isn't to make everyone scared. Well, I just ask everyone to be careful, to wear your masks, to wash your hands, limit the amount of people as much as you can. It's been a rough year. We don't want to tell anyone to not have a fun time, but just be careful.
Wow, good to know. I hope everyone else is happy too. It'll be a different Halloween, but it doesn't sound too bad. On a lighter note, here's your reminder that picture retakes for grades 8 through 11 on November 4th. If you are online or hybrid, you should contact Mrs. Davis for further details. Another piece of wonderful news, scientists have discovered a coral reef for the first time in 120 years. What a long time. The ocean is pretty spooky. How fitting that something made of the same stuff as bones was discovered a few days before Halloween. Seniors, have you voted yet? If you are intimidated by voting, Zaida shares her story.
It's the spookiest time of year for 2020, but the scariest time is yet to come a week after Halloween. Whether you are a Democrat or a Republican, this presidential election has been scary for everyone. 2020 has proven to be a roller coaster of issues, and people just want to elect what they consider the right person for the job. Because I recently turned 18, I wanted to share what it's like to be a first-time voter in such an important election.
Okay. Alright, so we're going out voting. We just came from Walmart to buy some stuff.
Our plan was to head over to the mall, vote, and then go back home to unload the groceries. On the way, I asked my mom if there was things I should know before voting.
When you go in and vote, you think you're just voting for the president or maybe a couple other things, but there's always a lot of other issues on the ballots that you don't realize are on there.
When I entered the building, they checked to see if I was registered before escorting me to the nearest open booth. After I was done, I was free to leave with my own personal voting sticker. The scariest part of voting was going back and thinking, did I make the right choice? But with that aside, it's exciting to be able to contribute with such an important choice. I'm glad my first time voting was contributed to such a big election. And I hope as I get older, I still get to contribute.
You guys should use her as an example. How inspiring. Halloween Eve is here, and the Lakeside Thespian Troupe is hosting a change drive for Allie's Ace Closet. Scoop up some spare change and head on to Mrs. Hammond's room in room 306. The deadline is today, so hurry on over. Now let's see what other students have planned for Halloween. Maybe I can get some last-minute costume ideas.
So what are your plans for Halloween?
Just sit at home.
Well, I mean, I'm going to a party.
I'm going to a party.
That's good.
I plan to have 2 people come over and spend the night and then carve pumpkins on Saturday.
I'm having a Halloween party at my friend's house.
I'm gonna hand out candy to all the little trick-or-treaters.
What type of candy do you like?
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
Kit Kat.
I like blow pops.
I don't know, candy corn?
Ooh, candy corns. Everybody loves candy corns, don't they?
Uh-huh.
Little candy bars, Butterfingers, Milky Ways,
Okay.
paydays. I like paydays. Paydays are good. Paydays are really good.
So I'm gonna ask you an option. Do you prefer clowns or spiders?
Spiders.
Definitely, I'd rather do spiders.
Okay.
Clowns.
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 Hey, I really like that everyone has planned. That was pleasant to hear. Before I go, want to hear a joke? Yes, you do. What room does a ghost need? A living room. That's all for this week. Have a fun Halloween. See you next week, Lakeside.